Okay guys, we're back here. We're here to ask some really important questions to some HBAA students. Let's find out what they have to say. Is water wet?
Oh. What is this? What's going on here?
Is water wet?
Water should be wet, I think.
Would you say that water is wet?
I would. When you put your hand in water, you take it out, it's wet. Water's wet.
I'd say water is not wet. Water makes things wet, so implicitly, water is not wet in itself. I don't think liquids can be wet. They make things wet. I think for something to be wet, it has to be dry, and then it becomes wet.
So I'm here in the library with Siena. I have a really important question to ask you. Is water wet? Yes.
We're back on the streets of Ivy out here, and I have some important questions for some HBAA students. So let's go ahead. Riley! What? Is water wet? Yeah. And there you have it, folks. Water's wet.
So Harry, how is 2018 going so far?
Terrible.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Just always tired. I should probably see someone else. I don't know. Yeah.
How is your 2018 going?
Terrible.
It's going great. I really enjoy it. Just keep going.
I'm just trying to enjoy the last semester of Ivy and trying to make the most out of it.
And it's a little bit sober and a little bit humbling. I think it's a great time for us to make the most out of the time we all have together.
Hi there. Can I get one of those, venti Pike Place premium roast? You know? Yeah.
No problem.
Anyways, just wondering,
Okay.
how are your New Year's resolutions going?
They're going not bad. I don't usually make a lot, but I resolve to exercise more, and I'm doing a little more than I was in 2017, so not bad.
Yeah, so back in first year, I used to be jacked. I swear, this is not fake news. I used to be 160 pounds. Now I'm like 143, so my New Year's resolution was to hit 160 again by the end of this year. So far, I've actually lost 4 pounds. So it's not going well, but...
I wanted to read more books, work out more, but I think the biggest one was to drink less alcohol. And I gotta say, out of all of them, it's not great. It's been a boozy semester, to say the least.
What has been the worst viral trend of 2017?
Yeah, before I answer that, I just have to say Andrew's abs are on fire.
No,
they're not.
Would you like to comment on that?
No, cannot confirm.
Yeah, so the worst viral trend of 2017 was definitely kids eating Tide Pods. Like, jokes aside, that is actually one of the dumbest things that I've ever heard of, and people should definitely not be eating Tide Pods. So don't do that, okay?
What would you say the worst viral trend of 2017 was?
All of 2017.
Rest in peace.
Not man's not hot.
Would you say he's not hot?
Man's never hot.
Donald Trump.
Great insights, great insights.
That Big Shack 2+2 nonsense. I don't get it.
I agree. I heard it for the first time during the Fees 48.
That was Fees 48.
Wrong.
What was the worst viral trend of 2017? Probably Salt Bay, but I actually loved it. It's my favorite thing. I love Salt Bay.
What's your favorite course from second semester so far?
I would say so far, operations is my favorite. I really like doing all the numbers and the situation.
Quant heavy, quant heavy.
Oh yes, yes.
I really like LIT. For the most part, I think it's pretty cool how we can learn about information and how it flows. So.
I would say that course is pretty lit. My second question to you is, okay.
I would say my favorite class has been the Ivy Israel trip. So it's a group of 25 students that actually get to go to Israel during reading week in February. So we haven't actually gone yet, but we're pretty stoked to go. We get to spend 10 days there and basically explore the city and see all of the business potential they have there.
So what was everyone's favorite class? Guess it wasn't lit.
I have a really important question for you guys. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No. No, it's not.
Absolutely not. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Explain yourself.
You see, a sandwich, the two pieces of bread cannot be connected. That's why a taco is a taco.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think I'd back that. It's a roll, not quite a... It's connected, yeah.
What about you?
I just don't like hot dogs, so I refuse to say that they're a sandwich because I like sandwiches.
I'm also vegetarian, so...
It's hard. I think yes, it's something between bread, like...
Certainly not. Bread is purely a transportation mechanism for what's inside the sandwich. One could think of it similar to a piece of lettuce. No one eats romaine just because it's lettuce. No, it's a transportation mechanism for the dressing, of which deliciousness is actually derived. So is a hot dog a sandwich? No. Is a Subway sandwich a sandwich? A sub. A lot of people say, well, a sandwich is two pieces of bread for the transportation, whereas a sub is, a different type of transportation mechanism. Not two pieces, rather one that's connected sort of in the centerfold. So is a hot dog a sandwich? No, actually I would classify it as a submarine sandwich, a subsect, different genus perhaps, Trish. Yeah.
I feel like I'm teleported. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I wouldn't say a hot dog is a sandwich because I don't like hot dogs, but I really like sandwiches.
Absolutely not. No way.
Heard it here, folks.
Most definitely, a hot dog is a sandwich.
Why do you think so?
Because you got the two buns and you got the meat in the middle. That's enough of a sandwich for me.
Valid.
I say it is, because I think it's like a piece of meat inside a piece of bread. It's still folded. It's like a sub. It's not necessarily disconnected.
That's true. Subs are sandwiches.
The mystery continues. Unsolved.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Okay.